The Sunday school lessons for May the 11th, 2025 are a grand opening and Solomon dedicates the temple. Second Chronicles chapter 7 verses 1 through 7 and verse 11. Welcome, viewers and subscribers, to my channel, Read With Me. I am Audrey. If you are new here, please know that this is an audio reading of the lesson and the lesson summary. Verses 1 through 2. When Solomon finished praying, fire came down from heaven and consumed the burnt offering and the sacrifices, and the glory of the Lord filled the temple. The priests could not enter the temple of the Lord because the glory of the Lord filled it. Verse 3. When all the Israelites saw the fire coming down and the glory of the Lord above the temple, they knelt on the pavement with their faces to the ground, and they worshiped and gave thanks to the Lord, saying, He is good. Verses 4 through 5. Then the king and all the people offered sacrifices before the Lord, and King Solomon offered a sacrifice of 22,000 head of cattle and 120,000 sheep and goats. So the king and all the people dedicated the temple of God. Verse 6. The priests took their positions, as did the Levites, with the Lord's musical instruments, which King David had made for praising the Lord, and which were used when he gave thanks, saying, His love endures forever. Opposite the Levites, the priests blew their trumpets, and all the Israelites were standing. Verse 7. Solomon consecrated the middle part of the courtyard in front of the temple of the Lord, and there he offered burnt offerings and the fat of the fellowship offerings, because the bronze altar he had made could not hold the burnt offerings, the grain offerings, and the fat portions. Verse 11. When Solomon had finished the temple of the Lord and the royal palace, and had succeeded in carrying out all he had in mind to do in the temple of the Lord and in his own palace. A very brief summary. Solomon's public prayer of dedication is recorded in chapter 6. The Lord was pleased with the temple and the worship offered there. In response, God not only filled the house with glory and sent fire to the altar, but also plainly said that he had accepted the temple that was dedicated to him. But as the spectacular ceremonies ended and the people went away, a solemn warning came to Solomon. Thank you so much for listening.